Hey, good morning, wonderful people. Apologies, first of all. Voice, as you can hear, is not really there, but I decided to do this initial impression because I'm feeling a little bit better. I've been sick whole day. The seasonal flus and everything caught me. High fever, voice is out. Hopefully, you can hear me. A tip, because I do not use any mic or any other appliances. So basically, I think if you use like a headphone, you can hear me properly from your laptop or your phone. I really apologize for that if you find difficulty hearing me. Second of all, I'm sorry for being messed up, but yeah, I'm feeling a little better after taking food and medication. End of the day, slept the whole day. So today we have initial impression. It's gonna be courtesy from one of our brothers in Bangladesh, who lent me four of his fragrances for me to try and review. But the time span, actually, it's going to be not enough for me to do a full-on review, so I decided to do initial impression. Maybe later part I will either buy these fragrances or re-borrow if he lends me again. I will do full-on reviews, okay? But I think I have tested them for a couple of days. I'll let you know my initial thoughts, or if I got any compliments on this fragrance. It's a flanker of a flanker, Aqua di Gio Absolu Instinct. I'm actually losing track. This is getting so confusing nowadays, okay? But before I start, thanks to brother Belal Sharif. He is one of the coolest dudes in our community. He has been posting. He has been always been active in our group Fragcom Bangladesh. He has amazing photography skills. Very very funny guy. But finally, I met him after a long. We have been talking to each other, but finally we met him. I met him. So thank you, brother Bilal. You are one awesome dude. Keep staying active. I mean, stay active in our group, and hopefully, I'll try to do justice to your favorite fragrances. Okay. Another thing before I start, apart from the sickness and brother Bilal, I think I have just been so honored, and like I was like yesterday. I was so happy. One of the reviewers from YouTube channel, she has actually tagged me in her videos. I actually didn't know because I perhaps did not see the video before, but she sent me a message and she sent me a friend request. Her name is Jacqueline. Hi Jacqueline, how are you doing? Her channel is called Jacqueline's Perfumery. Hope I got that right. And I have watched a couple of her videos. She's really really good. I mean, you are really awesome fragrance reviewer. No, exaggeration or anything. I just love your absolutely in-depth review, especially on the Angel and also your I really absolutely treasure it. And thanks for mentioning me. And I'm really honored. You find my review helpful or inspired you to buy that Yop. So please, guys, I'll leave her link below. She needs a lot more subscribers because she deserves it. Okay, check out her content. She does men's perfumes, I think women's perfume as well. So great channel, great versatility. Okay, so I'll leave the link below. Please do subscribe to her. Okay, hi Jacqueline, hopefully you're doing good. So let's hit the review after a long intro. So this fragrance we have today, I have even though it's initial impression, I have plenty to say. First of all, this is house of Giorgio Armani, and they also Giorgio Armani has a lot of fragrances, and they have a lot of flankers. So two of their most popular fragrances being, one of them is Acqua di Gio. This is the classic, the frosted bottle. My bottle is almost finished. This is the top seller and moneymaker for the Armani house. Also, they have Armani Code Line. That one I feel it's also great. And Armani is actually coming up with so many flankers. I'm losing track, to be honest. So the original one is called Acqua di Gio. So after Acqua di Gio, they have Acqua di Gio Essenza, Absolu, sorry, Acqua di Gio Profumo, then Profumo. What special? I forgot. No, see, I'm losing the name from my memory. Acqua di Gio Profumo Special Blend. Then they have the Absolu line. I'll show you some of them. I still have them, and I'll show you some comparison on this latest flanker, which was released in 2019, I guess. This is the Acqua di Gio Absolu. It's called Absolu Instinct, and its EDP concentration is brand new, very expensive, so I didn't buy it. Thanks to brother Belal for lending me. So the fragrance comes in 40, 75 ml, and also 125 ml. The box is a little bit different than the Absolu. So this is the flanker of Acqua di Gio's flanker, which is called Absolu, which I bought initially, and I bought the big bottle when it came out first. And I really love this fragrance. It's one of the underrated summer gem. Okay, so the one we're about to review today, the Absolu Instinct, it's a flanker of Absolu, which is a flanker of Acqua di Gio, right? So yeah, it gets confusing. So yeah, I was showing you the box very simply. I think you have seen it already in few reviews like that. Got some nice pattern going on. EDP, this is the 75 ml. Nice sort of pattern going on, like Bulgaris. They have this art edition, like Bulgari Man in Black art edition, something like that. Up there, they have the logo. Bottom is your this thing, like batch code and stuff. So I'm not gonna spend much time on the box. Here's the bottle. I really like the bottle. It's very nice, ambery color bottle, really beautiful to look at, and it has this dark shades to the Absolute bottle. Let me show you side by side. They bore some elements like the bottle, same shape. Caps are also wooden. I think these are wooden caps, no magnets, which is a little bit heartbreaking. I love magnetic tops from the, let's say, Essence. That's very nice touch, and it has like similar looking bottle. So this is like 75 mil. This is 125, I guess. 120, 125. Wait, let me check. I think 125. Yeah, 125 mil. So yeah, I like the color. It's dark. Name, and then the Absolute. Instead, I'm gonna apologize because it's still pretty new. The names, I'm not really used to it, so I'll be making mistakes. So I like the detailing on the cap. It has some nice sort of this thing going on. If you look, it's nice pattern going on. Looks like tattoo. All right, very nice, and the like the Giorgio Armani logo, and the sprayer. It's gonna be like this. Okay, golden with black atomizer. Very nice, and the sticker. So these things, I mean, the sprayers on these are massive. I have been wearing this while I was watching the game IPL cricket. So I've been wearing the dry down is here. So let me show you the sprayer opening. Very big sprayer. So it is. You can pick it up, no problem. It's snug fit. So this fragrance has a little bit different, tweak here and there from the original Absolu. Absolu, let me tell you at first. Let me put it out of the way. Absolu is more like a, to me, it came to me like a more modern, more youthful version of their Aqua di Gio line, because Aqua di Gio line and their Profumo line, I think it's pretty much, like I have these other ones here. Essence, yeah, I had the Profumo here. Then I had the Profumo Special Blend. I sold it off, but they basically are all more like a mature men's scent. So they did sort of like a fun, summery, refreshing, sort of like a similar to Azaro Wanted, something youthful, or like let's say if you know Invictus Aqua or Hawas, these fragrances, they try to make something similar because everybody wants a chunk of the success that's being popular nowadays. So this one is it has freshness, but it has a lot more sweetness and fruitiness, and this fragrance is really playful, good for clubbing, summers, spring. So this was really, really good fragrance to my nose. I really liked it, got good performance out of it, and I really like the bottle, really beautiful bottle, and the juice color, everything good. So I liked it. Okay, this was not above for me. Like I liked Essenza the most in this whole line. I'll be honest with you. Essenza is the one that performs, smells most masculine and sexy. The formula is right on this one. So Absolute is somewhere there. I mean, after Essenza, I like Profumo Special Blend. Then somewhere Absolute is there. So this one, where is this? This one, I think they try to do a little bit more intense version, a little bit more darker version of the Absolute. Just now I showed you. And this one actually, they added some marine notes to it. So try to make it more tad bit fresher, and they added some ebony wood, which the wood and the color of the bottle represents, I guess. So you might think like it's a wood based fragrance. No, nothing of wood at all. Woodsy nuances, yeah. I am not really totally okay today. Anyway, so it has some woody and citrusy aquatic elements added to the original formulation of Absolute. So how does it stand? The opening is just hits you with a lot more to my nose. Brother Belal Sharif asked me how did I like it. I get a lot more citrus and tart citrus on the opening. When I sprayed at first, it's nice, but I smell this citrus sort of opening in many fragrances. So it's not a brand new, like wow, like a brand new smell. This fragrance is very, very familiar. And to me, I think this is something that will appeal to people who do not have anything from Aqua di Gio line or Absolu line or Profumo line. For them, perhaps it would be a good modern interpretation. But I did find it to be very redundant, in my honest, humble opinion. But it's just my opinion. I felt like it's very familiar. They have a little bit of Essenza taken, a little bit of Aqua di Gio, a little bit of Absolu. They took a little bit of amount of Hawas and Invictus Aqua, the sea main notes, which Brother Belal Sharif said he gets in dry down. Same here. I get a lot more citruses, like it's all burst of citrus in the opening, so it's nothing like this dark, chocolatey or woody opening. So you get citruses, then it starts like the heart. It start getting a little bit like fresher, a little bit salty, aquatic. They have seaweed kind of notes. I do not pick it up. all I get is like there's no patchouli. I also think there's no patchouli, but you know, if you really want a good patchouli based scent, Mr. Burberry, that is a good patchouli based scent on the EDP version. So maybe hint of patchouli here, but not the major player. So citrus, aquatic, salty notes. Maybe the seaweed supposed to be representing the salty aroma, right? So it is kind of like a seaside, playful, like think of like a seaside party at night time. So you can wear this for the evening time. I don't think it will really last and project in the daytime. It did not do it for me. The skin just sucked it nicely, and it became after 1 hour skin scent very very quickly. Longevity is good, 4 to 5 hours in our condition, hot and humid weather. So I guess performance is not bad, but it's not beast mode. Honestly speaking, I'll give it like for performance initially 7 out of 10. Projection, I'll give it like 6.5 out of 10. It's not really a beast mode projector. Maybe my skin chemistry. Seasons to wear it, I think summer, nighttime, evening time after the sun goes down. It's a nice, little bit more mature version, but it doesn't really go super masculine like Essence. It's masculine, but more for youthful, 20 to 30 years old. They can rock this nicely. It has a youthful vibe to it. So after that, it gets a little bit dark on the dry down. It gets a little bit serious, less fruity, less sweet version of Azaro Wanted, which they made Azaro Wanted by night. See so many dark flankers. So it reminds me of that little bit as well. So I would wear this not for perhaps formal occasion, casual, day-to-day basis, jeans, denim jeans and t-shirt, or you can wear shirt, you know, sneakers and stuff. You can wear this casually every day for your classes if you have night classes. If you are a professional, you can also wear it. Very refreshing, but it's not gonna like be a super unique fragrance. It reminds me a little bit of, I don't know why, Cool Water. Okay, it's just my nose. Okay, Cool Water, because of that a bit dark, like underwater sort of feel. It has that as well. So it's a mix of a lot of known fragrances. If you even know this one, sorry, the bottle is gonna be a little bit dusty. Aquamarine, the Aqua line also reminds me. This one reminds me of the Aqua line from Bulgari. So yes, it's a familiar territory. In short, coming to a summary, I think this is gonna be youthful. This is gonna be nighttime version of Absolu. You can also wear this for nighttime, but it's a little bit more transparent, a little bit more fresher, a little bit more fruitier. The dry down, this one goes a little bit woody, that ebony wood. It gets a little serious, a little bit, tad bit darker, but not super dark. Not like a, let me show you, Eager Blend from Davidoff. No, it doesn't get that dark. So yeah, versatility would be good almost all year round, but I don't think you should wear it in winter time. I don't think you'll get any push from it because it's kind of like a transparent, watery fragrance. Still, it's more aquatic, just a slight bit of dark aquatic. So yeah, overall this fragrance, performance for the price, now it's really expensive. I would not pay retail like brother Belal Sharif. He did because he loves this line. He's a collector. But I would wait for the prices to go down. Like let's say for the big bottle, let's say $65 to $70 would be a good price for it, but not the 100 something, $125, $110 for a big bottle. I don't think it will be worthy of your money. But if you like the DNA, if you want something, you know, if you have the cash, spare cash, you can buy it. I would wait for the price to go down. Is it a must buy? No. If you have, I've shown you Essenza, if you have Invictus, Aqua, Hawas, all these fragrances, or even one, this could be a redundant purchase to you. Okay, so another fragrance also, Daniel Icon. I think this is Racing. This is also elements of freshness and the sweetness which I find in this. So you see, I have a lot of these fragrances, so I may skip this one. Okay, it's my personal opinion. It's just my personal opinion. You can give it a try, sniff it, go to the mall, try it, see how it works with your skin condition, how it works in your weather condition. But I would say do not blind buy this. Okay, you might regret spending so much retail money, right? So there you go, Acqua di Gio, Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio Absolu. Instinct. This is the latest flanker. Nice box, nice bottle. It's not a bad fragrance at all. I'm not discouraging you to not buy it, but just that at this price point, you can get much better fragrances, or you can get it much cheaper. Okay, this kind of fragrances. All right. So that's my initial impression. Very long initial impression. Hopefully, you guys get to give it a try. Do not call it a pass without trying a fragrance. See you soon. Thanks once again, brother Belal, for lending me. I will do few more reviews in upcoming days. See you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.